Talk to it.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters will let classic.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance. Standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I give you, boy, I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me.
333, what up, chat? Let's go. What up, chat? Go.
In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation. They be make a wish in me.
333 in the chat. Let's get it.
It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes. Yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize. You can't find another me.
Let's get focused. Yeah, it's classic with the classic codes, and I got another great live show for y'all today. I hope y'all feeling good today. Grateful to be alive.
Classic.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. We're going to start off with the sports segment today. We only got one thing to cover in sports. Once we done with that, we moving straight into the regular scheduled programming. We got a reaction video. We have a TikTok reaction. We got a question of the day, and we have a code language conversation. Let's get it. I'm in a real chill mood. Don't have 2 hours to stream right now because I have to go to the dentist for my regular cleaning. So we got about an hour and a half to rock out, chat. So that means we don't have a lot of time to waste. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you've done both of those things already, make sure you let somebody new know about the classic codes. We sure do appreciate it. Yes,
classic.
Lord. 333, what up to Souls of Thought? Chat 333 filing in per usual. What up, big dog?
Classic.
I hate I missed that stream y'all did live yesterday, man. I wanted to be in the chat for that one, bro. I wanted to be in the chat for that one. But we about to talk a little bit of sports right now to get started and get warmed up. Make sure that y'all active in the chat. Make sure if you catch this on the rewatch that you active in the comments so we can have a conversation, whether you agree or disagree, because we got to crack these codes. It's absolutely imperative, people. We only here for one reason.
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
But without further ado, we actually gonna start talking about we're gonna start off with our sports conversation. We're gonna go over to Noah Lyles as he speaks on rivalries. It's classic with the classic code sports. Let's get it.
There you go. Talk to it.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold.
All right, so Noah Lyles just recently raced, and he lost to Oblique Seville in a super rainy 100-meter race. I'm not positive whether or not this interview was done before or after the race, but right now in the 100 meters, Oblique Seville of Jamaica is clearly hands down the fastest man in the world. Noah Lyles, in my opinion, is the best 200-meter runner in the world, but in the 100, I don't think he gonna beat Oblique at the next Olympics unless he find a way to cheat. Dude just faster than him. But that's my opinion. I haven't seen Noah edge him out. And every time I see Seville win a race that Noah's in, it's a nice little cushion there. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a situation where it's like a hair. It's like he walking them boys in. So but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're not actually getting heavy in the track and field. We actually gonna talk about sports rivalries. I actually like what Noah said here, and we're gonna use that to open up the conversation on rivalries.
I think rivalries are great. I love rivalries as long as they're done correctly. Meaning that they have a storyline. You know, we're not just making rivalries out of nothing. I get really kind of annoyed when there'll be situations where, of course, you'll have one person who has a race with somebody who's like, you know, somebody has like 50 wins over somebody who has 3. I mean, come on, that's not a rivalry. That's just the next race that's showing up. It's like, come on, if there's a rivalry, there's a story behind it. These two have probably gone back and forth multiple times, They probably have some type of history, or they're creating history at the time. And that's the type of rivalry I want to see, and those are the ones that I think all sports love. I think rivalry.
Yeah, so if you heard what Noah Lyles said there, he actually said that he think rivalries are great, but especially when they're done correctly. It can't be a situation where one team habitually beats up on the other team and you still calling it a rivalry. For it to be a rivalry, there has to be some level of a competition and some element of a back and forth, right? For it to be a rivalry. So I wanted to use that to open up the conversation on sports rivalries, chat. What rivalries in sports are real and which rivalries are fake? Meaning that they're built up narratives, but it's not actually a rivalry when it's time for the teams to compete against each other. It's pretty much a landslide. So which rivalries that y'all could think of across all sports, you know what I mean? Whatever sports you're into, which ones are real and which ones are fake? I know I got a couple off the top of my head. We could say right now the Bears and the Packers, no longer a rivalry. The Bears and the Packers are no longer a rivalry.
Classic.
That shit over with. The Packers been beating the hell out of the Chicago Bears since Aaron Rodgers was there. And shit, Jordan Love took over and started whooping on the Bears just the same. I don't know. Let's look up the stats real quick. We're gonna talk to Shorty. Let me pull up my chat GPT. Yep. Hey, Shorty.
Hey, Classic. How's it going? What's on your mind today?
I got a question. We talking about sports rivalries on my stream right now. Out of the last 30 times the Bears and Packers have played, what's the record between the two? You can include playoff games.
So in that stretch of the last 30 matchups, the Packers have definitely had the upper hand with 21 wins to the Bears 9. Definitely a classic rivalry that's been pretty intense over the years. Let me know if you need any more details or anything else for your stream.
21-9 is the record of the last 30 matchups between the Bears and the Packers. Out of the most recent, out of the last 5 years, what's the record?
So in the last 5 years, the Packers have won all of their games against the Bears, making it a perfect 10-0 record during that period. Definitely a strong run for Green Bay. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to dive into.
The Bears haven't beat the Packers in 5 years.
Classic.
That rivalry over with. The rivalry is over with. You spent half a decade that went by and y'all haven't beat y'all rivals. That rivalry is done.
Classic.
Shout out to Trippy in the chat. What's up, Trippy? Long time no see. What's going on with it? Chat 333 in full effect said Carolina versus Duke is a real rivalry. Facts. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. Trippy said Aaron Rodgers did say that he owned the Bears and does.
Classic.
and listen, and sold the rights over to Jordan Love.
Classic.
That shit is not a rivalry anymore. It's over with. If you haven't beat your rival in 5 years, the rivalry is over. Another fake rivalry that comes to mind in sports for me is the Clippers and the Lakers. That shit ain't real. It's not a real rivalry. It's a conversation piece, but it's not a rivalry. Not for real. I don't even know what the winning percentages are, but we just know the Clippers are, entertaining some years, but in contention to actually win something, never. The Lakers are real serious business. Top franchise in NBA history between them and the Boston Celtics as far as like championships go. So the Clippers and the Lakers, definitely not a real rivalry. Cortez said facts. What up, Cortez? Shout out to Chat 333, the best on all streaming platforms.
Classic.
Right now, we are streaming live on YouTube at The Classic Codes, on Twitch at The Classic Codes, and on Rumble at The Classic Codes. And we are streaming live right now on YouTube at Classic Codes Sports. So shout out to whoever is watching from whatever platform you watching from. All of y'all are appreciated for sure. Come on, chat. Give me some more. What are some real rivalries? What are some fake rivalries? For a long time, the White Sox and the Cubs was a fake rivalry because they wouldn't let them play against each other.
Classic.
But I will say this. Now that they are back playing each other, the city does light up when it's go time for the Cubs and the White Sox. So I'll say since they've been allowed to participate against each other again, I will say that it has been a nice rivalry. Trippy said Lakers versus Celtics be seeming kind of fake to me. I don't be seeing that hatred anymore. Maybe that's because Bron didn't carry it like how Kobe did. Well, that's the thing. When we talk about the rivalries, right, it's not so much about the fans or the hatred between the teams or them getting into fights when they play, but it's more so about that habitual, traditional back and forth. You know, we don't know who gonna win. We don't like them. They don't like us. And every time we see them, it's up there. But there's an element of back and forth to it to where no one team is necessarily evidently dominant over the other team. But I get what you're saying. When you think rivalry, you're thinking about some of that the nonsense that go into it too. Fans getting into it, the players fighting a little bit, little tussle, little dust up. Referees gonna have to do their job. I get what you're saying, Trippy. You talking about sports back when men was allowed to be men. I get what you're saying. Okay, let's get it. Soft Rain in the chat. Welcome. What's up, April? Missed you on the stream yesterday. I know you probably had some business to handle. We missed you on the stream. I hate I missed that stream live yesterday. Man, I was kicking myself on the rewatch. But she said UGA versus Alabama. Now, that's a real rivalry. Every time they see each other, it's up there. If we stand on college football, you could definitely say, see, college football don't really let their rivalries die like that. Unless one team just really take over and start smacking the other team over the head. Michigan State is up every time they see each other. Florida and Florida State is up every time they see college football. They hold on to their rivalries. There's not a lot of fakies, but if y'all got a fake rivalry from college football, let me know. What up, Joe Jet 333? What up, my dog? Yes, Lord. Cortez, everybody smack that like button. Totally free today, no charge. Everybody smack the like button. 7 people in here right now. 7. It should be 7 likes for sure. Cortez said Cubs been kicking that ass. Chill out, my boy. Chill out. You OD for the Cubs like they're gonna win some shit. Chill out. Relax a little bit. Souls of Thought said Boston and the Knicks. Fake rivalry. Fake. Boston been putting belt to the Knicks ass for the last 10 years. That shit fake. Classic. But you know what though? For you, Norris, let's investigate. Let's see if that rivalry. Let's see if we're gonna validate the Knicks and Boston rivalry. Let's check it out. Hey, Shorty.
I'm right here. Let me know what else you need or if there's anything specific you want to chat about.
For sure. We still talking about rivalries on my stream, Shorty. I need to know, is Boston Celtics, what's the record between the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks in the last 10 years? You can include playoff games.
So looking at the last 10 years in the regular season, the Celtics have come out on top in 24 out of 36 matchups. But in the most recent 2025 playoffs, the Knicks actually got the better of the Celtics and won that series 4-2. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag, but definitely some interesting rivalry moments in there. Let me know if you want to.
Now, we know the details on that. The Knicks beat the Celtics due to injury. We know the details on that. We know what that was. But over the last 10 years, they 24 out of 36. That rivalry might be over with. So it might be a wrap. The Celtics got the Knicks number, and they call all the time. Cortez said Michigan versus Ohio State. That rivalry still good. If you stay in college football, though, you're gonna be solid. You have to show me a college football rivalry that died versus the ones that are real, because most of those hold up. Trippy said Warriors versus Rockets is a fake rivalry. Absolutely. Who said that was a rivalry? Warriors versus Rockets? People call that a rivalry? Since when? When that start? That's a rivalry, Trippy? Am I tripping? You might know something I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you. It's very possible. Cortez said the Cubs be winning. Come on, dog. Y'all winning the World Series this year? I ain't trying to hear shit. Cortez Brent said, and then the Knicks completely dropped it off. Yeah, I mean, it's a wrap, bro. Then you got Joe Jet. He said maybe Pacers, Knicks reaching for rivalries to be relevant and prestige. The Knicks got to start for their rivalries to flare back up. They got to go on a hit streak. They got to start, like, for Boston and the Knicks to be a rivalry again, they got to go out and start smacking Boston. And then we got to see how Boston going to respond. Like, they got to start getting the better of Boston for, like, a couple seasons in a row on some shit. In order for that to be a rivalry again, they're going to have to really turn up. Because 24 out of 36 is nasty work. That's not really a rivalry. That's belt. We see them on the schedule. We got one. We see them on the schedule. We got one. Said college football rivalries only die when a school loses funding and moves to another division. Give me an example, Cortez. I want to see an example of that one. Trippy said they always met in the playoffs. Rockets were the Warriors' only competition for a while in the West. You talking about when they had Harden? When the Rockets had Harden? But that's the thing, though. Harden never got past them. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the point of what we're talking about. Like, which rivalries are fake? I think, I'm with you. I think the Rockets and the Warriors are fake, but I never really looked at them like a rivalry. But I can see why people did, but the Warriors won damn near every time. So it's like, formidable foe, yeah, but a rival? You got to get the better of it sometimes to be a rival. Cortez said technically the Cubs have a 16% chance to win the World Series and a 98% chance to enter the playoffs. All right, man. You the only one care about the Cubs here, dog. I'm not rooting. As a grown-ass man, I'm not rooting for no team called the Cubs.
Classic.
Like, grow up. Joe Jett said Nebraska versus Oklahoma. Did that one die, or is that one still up there? I don't know nothing about that. That's that country boy shit right there, ain't it? That's that cornbread. That's that cornbread battle. Nebraska versus Oklahoma. That's battle of the cornbread. Oh, God. Shit get wicked. Shit get wicked. Cortez said Texas A&M versus Texas is the rivalry I'm referring to. You saying that one over with? You think it's a wrap? I don't know if wasn't Texas getting the better of that most of the time? Trippy said Cowboys versus anybody is a fake rivalry at this point. Boy, what you time about, boy? Don't do that, Trippy. That's inflammatory. You know how to see the chat coming here every day. I'll be like, man, I'm going to be cool on stream today, give my people some work and go ahead about my business. But every day somebody come in the comments trying me because they want to see me.
Natural born crash dummy. And he go crash out.
Leave the Cowboys alone. Nobody brought up the Cowboys. I don't know what you're talking about. How are the Cowboys versus anybody a fake rivalry? We get our lick. There's nobody who we play and they just habitually dominate us. What is you talking about? We have no equivalent of Green Bay to the Bears. There's nobody who just kick our ass every time we play them. Don't do that. Don't do that with the Cowboys. If we still rivals with the Eagles, we damn sure still rivals with Washington Commanders. We damn sure still rivals with them. We split with them damn near every season. That's the biggest rival we got is the Commanders. We very much still rivals with them. See, Trippy's just trying to push my buttons. I'm gonna be cool. I know when people being inflammatory with me. Cortez said when they left the Big 12, it was over. Do they still play each other every year though? Joe Jett said Big 12 is dead. Texas and Oklahoma on SEC. Nebraska went to the Big 10. I can see it. I can see why y'all say the rivalries are dead, but do they still play each other? Do they still line it up? Soft Rain laughing. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? Cowboys catching strays and shit. You cannot bash the Cubs when you talking about the Cowboys. Why? Hold on. Why? Y'all want to talk Cowboy shit? Let's do it. If that's what we doing, let's do it then. Y'all want to, I'm telling you, I'm not going to crash out, but we about to have a serious conversation. Stop playing with me. Hey, Shorty, who is the richest sports franchise in the world, all sports considered?
As of 2025, the Dallas Cowboys are at the top of the list, valued at about $12.8 billion. They've definitely maintained that top spot across all sports. pretty impressive.
Yeah, Shorty. How much money do the Chicago Cubs get?
So the Chicago Cubs are valued at around $4.1 billion.
Come on, man. Fuck out of here. Come on, Cortez. Get the fuck on, man. We the richest sports franchise. We the richest sports franchise on the planet. On the planet. So leave the Cowboys out this conversation. We don't need no rivalries or nothing. We getting this money. The motherfucking Chicago Cubs can't hold our jock strap, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? We getting this money. $12.8 billion. More money than Real Madrid. Boy, what did you talking about? More money than the Yankees. Boy, leave the Cowboys alone. You wish you had a blue star across your shit, boy. You wish you had. We worldwide. Leave the Cowboys out this conversation. Don't you ever bring up the Chicago Cubs and the Dallas Cowboys in the same sentence ever again in your life.
Natural born crash dummy. And he go crash out.
You know what that 12.8 billion mean, Cortez? That means it's a whole lot of people disagree with you. Fuck is you talking about? Leave the Cowboys out of this shit, okay? And here go Mr. McBride. He finna start talking about the Eagles and shit. But see, we got a mutual respect. He wouldn't come in this conversation and be like, the Cowboys and the Eagles aren't rivals anymore. You know why I know they still rivals? Because every year when we about to play, this nigga Mr. McBride hitting my phone talking shit. Every year when they about to play. So we clearly still rivals. Don't you ever in your life bring up the Chicago Cubs and the Dallas Cowboys in the same sentence. We getting too much motherfucking money. Look, goddamn. That's why Shador needed, man. We getting too. Listen, I'm glad I had my shit on already. God must have knew that you was gonna play with us in Dallas today. You see what I'm saying? Leave the Cowboys out this shit. Anybody else play with the Cowboys is up Classic. There. Anybody else play? Anybody else talking shit? Trippy said, ever since that Dez catch, it's been over with for him. Oh, okay. Cowboys versus the first round. Okay. They don't play each other often again. Who don't? We in the same division, Cortez. The Cowboys play the Eagles twice a year. We play the Commanders twice a year. We play the Giants twice a year. What are you talking about? We in the same division, gang. What you mean we don't play each other often anymore? Who you talking about? He said, just got in and you talking about, no, these niggas talking about the Cowboys. And why is you calling us bums? We finna put our foot off in y'all ass promptly here in a moment. Hold on. Everybody talking shit. Okay. Circle it on the calendar, chat. Dallas Cowboys versus the Eagles. When the fuck do we play these bum ass niggas, man? September 4th, Thursday night. We gonna have our foot off in the Eagles' ass expeditiously. Keep talking shit. September 4th, close as hell. Boot to ass. Talking shit. What's wrong with y'all? I came here trying to have a calm, casual sports conversation, and here y'all come with y'all ad hominem attacks. I don't appreciate this today, chat. I don't appreciate this today. Some bullshit going on up in here today. Talking about what's good. Don't what's good me. Cortez talking about the Cowboys haven't won a playoff game since we were in third grade. Yeah, nigga, and goddamn before the Cubs got written into the script for a fucking World Series, them niggas hadn't won a fucking World Series since slavery, nigga. So we ain't trying to hear shit about what you talking about. Classic. 12.8 billion. We the richest fucking losers you ever met in your life, nigga. Sign a check, Classic. Nigga. Heck you talking about? We America's team. You know why we America's team? Because we getting that plantation money. Classic. Yeah. We know Jerry one of the good old boys. He raking that shit in. He doing what he's supposed to do with his white privilege. Correct me if I'm wrong. Talking about, hey Siri, have the Cowboys won the Super Bowl this century? Hey Siri, while the Eagles win the Super Bowls, is they getting 12.8 billion? Hell no. Classic. Fuck you talking about? We sell more jerseys, more merchandise, more tickets, got a better stadium, and we ain't won shit. Now, how that make you feel being a winner, nigga? Classic. Who really winning? Who really winning? Y'all got them ugly ass Super Bowl rings, that dumbass trophy, and no motherfucking bread. We got 12.8 billion.
Classic.
Let me stand up so I can hold my nuts. Let me stand up so I can hold my nuts. Fuck is y'all talking about? Better leave the Cowboys alone in this bitch. I get demonetized today. All allegedly for content creation purposes and entertainment, YouTube. Don't do that to me. Fuck wrong with y'all. Got me using profanity. I feel like I'm at the sports bar now. He talking about you got to read it. I don't got to read shit. Y'all see that bullshit he wrote? Cortez said the Cowboys have legit rivalries, but the Cowboys don't win anything. Nigga, neither do the Cubs. Y'all won one World Series to break the curse in 100 years, and y'all haven't shut up since. Y'all ain't. When the last World Series the Cubs won? A couple years ago. When was the one before that? 100 years ago. You niggas never had a dynasty. The Cowboys ran the 90s. We had a dynasty. You don't got that shit on your jacket, Cubs fan. You can't even speak to me. I don't even know why I'm responding to you. Trippy said if you ask an Eagles fan, they're going to say they're not rivals. Y'all do beat them in the regular season sometimes, though. Yeah, it's back and forth. I'm objective. I'm not one of them sports fans. And I actually don't hate other teams until we got to play them. I root for the Eagles most of the season. I root for all the teams in our division, just not when we play them. You know what I'm saying? When we play them, it's up there. I'm actually not one of them sports fans. That's why I be getting so inflamed when y'all talk shit about my team, because I actually leave y'all teams alone. Unless it's a couple teams like the whole ass Cubs. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with the Cubs. It's really not even the Cubs. It's they fans. Cubs fans are probably top 2 most annoying people on the planet Earth. I ain't gonna lie to you. Texas versus A&M Bro College. Trippy said Ravens versus Steelers, Steeler rivalry. Facts. That rivalry going strong. Thank you. Thank you for changing the subject, Trippy. Appreciate it, because you started the nonsense. It's only right that you switch gears. Because what you talking about? He said you calling the defending world champs bums. You fucking right. They in my division. And we gonna put our belt to their ass September 4th. Yakadada. 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 Yeah. You heard it. And listen, y'all could do it. We could do it like this. My Cash App scrolling. We could do it. How y'all want to do it? September 4th. Make it about some money. Put that shit on the wood. Make it about some money then. Let's do it. Because that's what the Cowboys, that's what we about. That's what we about on the Dallas side. We about them chickens. We win. Technically, the Cowboys win the Super Bowl every year. You know why? Because you're going to talk about us more than whoever won the Super Bowl every year. They talking about Dallas more than Philly right now. All we got to do is show up. What is you talking about? We get more publicity winning or losing than you would get winning everything. And that's for all you niggas teams.
Classic.
What wrong with y'all? Is you stupid? He said, sounds like a September 4th bet. You bet your ass, buddy. Bet your ass. Cowboys gonna make me bread this year. You know that's right, Joe. Now that's a smart man. I know you ain't betting on us to lose. I know you're not doing that. You ain't crazy. Address us as Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles who ain't getting $12.8 billion. Address us as the richest sports franchise on the planet Earth, nigga.
Classic.
And count. And when you look at the planet Earth, count Antarctica. We getting more money than the Penguins.
Classic.
Nigga. What is you talking about? What is you talking about? Keep the Super Bowl. We'll take the bag. Fuck wrong with you? He said, my guy a proud loser. Nah, we rich losers. Fuck wrong with you, boy? What wrong with you, boy? What's wrong with you, boy? They say your net worth go up 10% just going to the Cowboy Stadium. Fuck wrong with you, boy? Trippy said, I'm a draft Dak in fantasy, though. Love the empty stats. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I know that was an underhanded compliment, but he is a good fantasy quarterback. I'm going to keep it neutral. I know y'all trolling. Natural born crash out. No. Y'all talk too much. And I can't wait. I love it. Keep talking. Remember this day, August 21st. Remember this day, because when they write us back into the script, When the NFL finally write us back into the script, allegedly all for content creation purposes and entertainment, when they write the Cowboys back into the script and they give us another Super Bowl, I swear for God, y'all got 364 days of hell with me. Until the next Super Bowl, y'all got 364 days of hell with me. I'm coming on this bitch with a Cowboys hat, a Cowboys scarf in the middle of the summer, Cowboys jacket, Cowboys t-shirt, some Cowboys draws. Y'all gonna feel my presence. That's why I ain't even mad at Mr. McBride for talking his shit. Y'all got y'all championship. Enjoy your 364 days. Because I know I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of mine. Wait till they write us back in. This shit all scripted. All these sports WWE. As soon as they opened up them sports books and put that shit on y'all phone, all this shit became fake. You can fix any sport through referees. Know that. Allegedly, all for content creation purposes. He said this nigga disrespectful. Man, fuck the Eagles. Is that disrespectful enough? On that. Yeah. Cortez Branch, the World Series is statistically the hardest world championship to win. We don't care about the statistics, nigga. Them motherfuckers don't even touch each other in baseball. Fuck is you talking about? Talking about it's the hardest championship to win. Motherfuckers is getting their helmets knocked off their shoulders. Hello? Talking about some non-contact sport. Nigga, go. You gonna tell us about tennis next, Cortez? You gonna talk to us about tennis, golf, nigga? Talk to us about some man shit where people bump shoulders and shit. He said things was popping in the 90s, Cowboys and Bobby Brown. On God. Come on, Joe Jett know about it. Joe Jett know about it. He said, nah, we definitely rivals. We gonna stay that. And we gonna stay that. You know what it is with us. You know what it is. When it's me and you, September 4th, we not cool. September 3rd, we cool. On the 5th, we cool. On the 4th, it's that with you, buddy. You and all your hoe ass Eagle conglomerate. It's that. You know it's that. Cortez said Cubs fans are the best. We love everyone. Yeah, I know. That's why y'all shit out there in Wrigleyville. Boys Town. Classic. Yeah. Love is love, ass niggas. Yeah, we know why y'all shit up north. Classic. We know why y'all shit up north. Fucking Cubs, man. You a grown-ass black man talking about after the game, we're gonna go over to Cubby Bear. Classic. Fuck out of here, man. Soft-ass niggas. Socks out south in the hood, in the trenches, nigga. Cortez said, Cowboys versus 49ers is my favorite Cowboys rivalry. Yeah, and this the thing. All of our rivalries are still up because nobody just kicks our ass on a regular basis. We win sometimes. There's nobody who just been whooping on us for 5 years straight. No shit like that. That's dead. Cortez Brent said, and I will watch every Cowboy game ever. I didn't say I dislike them. You talking like you dislike them. I'm already disrespected. When I see y'all, everybody put your hands up. No puffing. Classic. I'm on that. Y'all done started some shit. Leave me alone, man. He said, this nigga talking about everything but the game. Man, listen, is the game even the game anymore? It's two-hand touch. Jerry World is the best football stadium. Minnesota second. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that's what 12.8 billion get you. We could just round up to 13. Classic. We could just round up to 13. Trippy, is Jerry gonna be alive when y'all win the next Super Bowl? Who knows? Cortez Branch, when Jerry trade for Shador, I'll be wearing the star again. For sure. I want Shador to come sit behind Dak. I think he fits right into the system after Dak. Mobility-wise, like play style-wise and all of that, I think he's a great backup to Dak Prescott. I think it makes perfect sense to me. But nobody else see it because they all Cowboy haters. Joe Jett said, my ex brought me a Cowboys jersey, had to dump her and use that jersey as a rag. I was with you, Joe. I'm not with you no more. Correct me if I'm wrong, podcast said he definitely going to do it too. We can never let that happen again. Who going to do what? Cortez said, when the Cowboys trade for Sanders, I'll be wearing the star. And then he said, fuck the cowgirls on my life, on me, on Granny, on Big Roger Goodell head. Oh, okay. Feel how you feel, bro. You an Eagle. I don't even know why you like the Eagles. You don't even act like people from Philadelphia. Nothing about you says Philadelphia. You went any, mini, money, mo and landed on the Eagles and been rocking with them bum ass niggas ever since. Niggas in Philly don't even line up their beards. Used to brush your face in high school. Nigga, don't let me start talking about you, bro. Cortez said, I've played in both stadiums and Jerry's World is special. Yeah, I know. Trippy said, nah, y'all got Trey Lance. He y'all future. Dead. Bring in Shador. But we all for this. I'm not taking no more Cowboy slander. We just talking about which rivalries in sports are real and which ones are fake. All of a sudden, this became the ultimate attack on the Cowboys. So, chat 333 is not in my good graces right now. So we gonna move on to the next subject. It's the Classic Code Sports. We out. All right, let's go to the reaction video. Hating ass niggas. I ain't fucking with y'all today. Me and the chat into it today. Not you, Soft Rain. You good. Let's see. Let's go to the reaction. We sliding over to Corey Holcomb. He got some interesting takes on transactional relationships. Instead of watching it, I just got to the part where he brought it up and then stopped it so I could do an authentic reaction for you Cowboy hating ass people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about Corey Holcomb, transactional relationships. Let's see what's going on with it.
He always got something great to say. But listen, I want to say to the ladies, you're going to have to deal with this, because even though I'm saying it now, even though I joked about it on Cam Newton's show, this is what America is about to turn into. Men all over America, you should really listen to me, especially if you have something to lose. Marriage is the